What's happening, guys? Safety Liner C2 here for All Buses Rule, right? Yeah, for All Buses Rule here. So, so if you don't know what this channel does, I'm gonna try and give my best explanation of it. Basically, we tell what's unique about a bus, what makes up the characteristic of a certain type of bus, and just things that set it apart from the other buses. So today we're going to do the Crown Supercoach, probably the first one. I may go into a little bit of the second one. So yeah, we'll just have to see how this goes. Alright, so let's start off with the Crown Supercoach. So yeah, Crown Supercoach is just one of those buses that really is different. And I mean different in a good way, not like the Hames red box bus, that was bullcrap, and I doubt they made any of them. But Crown, let me just give you a little background history. I have no exact date. I think they made their first Supercoach in the 30s, if I am not mistaken. I do know it was pretty early on. And the concept for the Supercoach was pretty dang simple, too. Let me just draw this out for you guys. Where's my X-Bill marker? I should have done this before. Here it is. Alright, so the concept for the first Supercoach was actually pretty simple. All it was and they have no idea if this is what the first one looks like, but they believe that the first one looked something like that. So, because there have been pictures spreading around, and a few years ago I remember catching up on that, and so I don't know if it is the first Supercoach. I don't know all of that stuff, but it does look like a Supercoach in a way. But the Supercoach is one of those buses that really stays over in the West Coast. California has the most amount of them. I think there's a few up in Oregon. And then you'll see a few around the country, and by a few I mean like a dozen. There's like a dozen out of there. I know one lady up in Dallas, she owns one. I think she owns maybe two, actually. But she makes them pretty cool. She doesn't have a YouTube channel though, so. But I do remember them being at trade shows up in Pennsylvania, I think. I don't know. But it sits in this class with the Gillick Phantom and the Supercoach 2, all those buses. Got a scratch in my ear. So that's just one of those buses that's, only over in California or Oregon. Doesn't really, I think the first production date of the Supercoach that we are all most aware of was in the 60s, I think. I really don't know much about Crown. I mean, I have a basic overview of it. And then, just a heads up, and then I'm pretty sure they stopped making them in 92. No. They stopped making them in 82, I'm sorry. Somewhere in the 80s, they stopped making Supercoaches, and then they created the Crown Supercoach 2. And you can look both of these up on YouTube, and there will be videos. Supercoach 2, there were not as many made because Carpenter had just bought them, so whenever you see Crown on a like an international bus or one of those, that's why. So that's why they call it Crown by Carpenter, yada yada yada, so I believe they bought them in 92. I think they first started branding them on the buses 96, 97, just a few years before they went out of production. So what sets the Supercoach apart from the other buses? I think it's just the overall design of it. I've personally never seen one, but I think just what it looks like is just unique. It kind of looks like my sticky deodorant, like it's kind of like round. I don't know, I'll just have to show you a picture of it if you've never seen one. Actually, I've already got one up, but these pictures do not belong to me, so whoever's pictures they are, thank you. That is a Crown Supercoach. As you can see, it is rounded, fair. Oh, never mind. Let's go back here. No, there. Ah, stupid thing. Hold on. .com Crown Supercoach. Now let's try this again. So that's the Crown Supercoach 2. It really goes back to the boxy feeling of the original Supercoach, with an eye to the future. That was their saying for that. But like in this picture, they usually only had the four-way warning lights and then the stop sign in the back. But I believe this picture is in Oregon, I think. Whereas you can see they put the ambers in, so they would have 8 ways. Another thing I like about it is that they have their turning signals, their rear whatever lights, stacked up instead of in a row. So I think that's really, really unique. So you can just see some, and this is your classic California bus. There's a great picture actually. This picture, so you got the stop sign in the back, you got the rear emergency door. I also kind of like the headlight feeling. It's just different. It kind of reminds me of an 87 AARE or FU, but that's just my opinion. The interior, I also like the interior. Let's see if I can find one. INTERIOR. Crown Supercoach interior. Oh, never mind. That's one of the older Supercoaches. Wow, there's a Supercoach 2. That is a rare find right there, with 8 ways. This is extremely rare to find. I don't think you can really see them. I can see them better on the screen than you can on the camera. But picture credits go out to here. There you go. You see, that is extremely rare. Nope, I don't want jerseys. And I don't want any of this crap either. Nope. So, like I said. And then Hot Wheels has the closest model to a Supercoach. I always consider them a Supercoach. So yeah, all these pictures that I'm scrolling out to, credit goes to them. And here's the 87 or the 80s version of that. So as you can see, it kind of looks like that. You kind of see a comparison with the headlights. But there have been better comparisons, like the Wayne RD9000 and the Bluebird Ford. Oh, that's my friend's. Tyler, that's your picture. Credit for Bluebird Freightliner, 1999 Bluebird Freightliner, I think. Credit for that picture for him, because I know that's his. There's the Crown by Carpenter thing, like I was saying earlier, so... crap, I'm running out of time on here, so I'll have to make another segment of this video. So yeah, I'll just have to come to a stopping point, and then, another good example. And hopefully in this next segment I will have a picture of one. Oh, look at that. Cool. Yeah, I'm back again. You thought the video was going to be over, so did I, but, I actually forgot some bare essentials. Okay, so, going on with the Crown Supercoach. Crown Supercoach was originally designed as an FE, but over the years they eventually changed it to an RE. Or why they did that, I don't know. But one thing, like I said, and will say in this next little segment, is what really sets them apart is their design. And one of their features. Molly, what are you doing? That's my cat right there. But one of the things that really makes Crowns unique, the Supercoaches unique, are the doors. Now, instead of having the 2 doors that open out, Molly, stop. It has one door. And you're probably wondering, like, what? So let me just draw this. Let me use this on my notes. Alright, so let's pretend that this white spot right here is the door. Okay? So, just draw a basic outline so that you guys can see. Right. Okay, so you guys can kind of see that, right? So I put some here. Down. So y'all can kind of see the outline, right? Yeah, kind of, sort of. I'll flip it over in a second. No, stay out. But the crown was pretty much just like this. That's what the door was like. And then it would fold in towards the front of the bus. So that's just one thing that I really just thought was different. They continued that with the Crown Supercoach 2. Yeah. Another thing I forgot to mention was Wayne. Now, Wayne was mainly a mid-country and East Coast, but they needed to get over to the West Coast, right? Because, so they hadn't been successful in the West Coast previously. So basically, they got Crown to brand their buses as Crowns, but they were still technically Waynes, so that they could have some West Coast productions, and then, it basically, they're like, oh, yay, this is a nice bus, and, it just kind of went from there. So, that's why. So if you ever see a Wayne branded as a Crown, there's your reasoning right there. It's because they wanted more East Coast productions. Yeah, so now you'll get to see the last segment of the video, and then I get to edit this all together. So yeah, I couldn't find the first Crown Supercoach like I had said, but yeah. So I think just the overall design of the Supercoach is what makes the bus different and unique from all the other ones, from all the other buses. So if you're ever in California, you are most likely going to find one of these, because in California they still use buses from the 60s and 70s. I kind of want to go out to see my uncle. He lives out in there, so, just so I can see some of the buses. He actually sent me a picture of a Supercoach, a retrofitted Supercoach. But, I may include those if I can find them. So yeah. If you haven't seen my channel, go and check it out, Safety Liner C2. Just type that in the search bar and you'll be sure to find my channel. I'm almost on my 200th video. I'm on my 198. Technically, I have like 217 or something. But I would love for you to see you on my channel. I do bus reviews. I do I just talk random blogs, and then I also do discussion videos about buses, and I also take requests. So if you haven't seen that, you probably should go check that out, because I can guarantee if you like this channel, you will love mine. Also go check out Bus Battles. That's another one of my channels. We take a few people and then we fight over what state has the best bus compared by our specs. So that's pretty fun. I think we're gonna put out a video this weekend. So yeah, please subscribe to All Buses Rule. We would really appreciate that if you did. Any questions, comments, let me know down here, or comments on any of one of my videos, personal message me, I don't care. So yeah, I would love to see you guys on my channel. Like I said, no, I'm not really using this time to advertise, but technically I am, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you like it, make sure you share it, just do something with the video. Alright, I think the next one that we gotta do is FS65, so hopefully I will be able to go into more detail on that one. Because if you thought this was long, wait till we get to the FS65.